should like be humming elevator music. Hey, well, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Vessel Vision, also known as Vessel. Thank you so much for tuning in. The hype is real. We're gonna do our quick Guardian how-to movement guide. I feel like a lot of Guardians do not utilize their pre-awaken kit at all, and this is like a serious downfall. This is like a quick how-to video. I'm gonna go over the basic of Guardian movement. I just want to point something out. So Guardian is a Q class. I'm gonna very briefly mention our guard here in a second. So if you notice, you can actually mouse move on this Q class, and as I'm running, you can actually move and use abilities, and it's actually crazy. Like if you run, look at the movement, that's completely protected. A lot of people don't even know that about Guardian, and you can't do that in this state right here. You can only do it in your pre-awaken. So you got to use your little axe. That's why we're going over the skills. Welcome to Awaken Guardian Movement 101. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Everybody should know this. You got to lock evasion. Not every class does this, I don't think. Almost every class does. I think Sork's evasion is an iframe or something like that. Yes, but we have to lock evasion. Yeah, we have to do this. Step 2, sturdy step. This skill right here is very important for Guardians, but it is a forward guard. You have to be very careful using a forward guard in this day and age. It is super important. When you're in pre-awakened stance, you literally just move shift R and B, and it's pretty important. And you just shift forward as well. That does 30 step. You have a forward guard while using it. The reason this is really important is our next skill. Super important. Guard. So I'm putting this in the movement because we are a shield class, and every single shield class uses guard. Why can't I find it? It's only the YouTube video, Vessel. Get it together. Okay, so chat. Every single shield class can Q cancel with guard. So guard is part of your movement kit. So I hit Q right there. It's actually quicker for me to hit Q. So I hit Q right there. It's actually quicker for me to hit Q than to finish the animation. Fun fact. You see this ability? All the damage goes out. I hit Q, instantly protected before the rest of it's out. So Q canceling or guard Q is very important. Most Guardians do not Q cancel at all because it's, well, to be honest, it's much more prevalent on Warrior and Valkyrie. They have to do it or they die. Guardians, well, we can get away with not doing it. So Guardians, you need to learn to Q cancel. So next is Juggernaut, forward F. It is what it is. I'll explain it as simple as it is. It's a risky forward guard move that does a lot of damage. Luckily the Awakened has been changed so you can turn it really well. So if you turn it fast enough, you can get away with blocking a bunch of 360 stuff if you do it this way, or you could instantly get CC. Depends on your ping. Good luck. Okay, so the next ability I'm going to go over is Rock Slide, which I don't actually use it, but you need Rock Slide because of the ability I'm going to talk about next. This is super important. It's called Mountain's Echo. So if you look at the rebombs, I don't actually really use any other rebombs except, well, I guess I use 2 of them actually. I use 2 out of 3. So I obviously use pulverization. That'll come in another video. Super important. It's part of your main damage combo and just about everything. But Mountain's Echo is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. When you need to move just a little bit, you hit this or bomb, you just hop, you drop protected damage. It's absolutely perfect. A lot of people forget about it. So the next part of our movement, it seems simple, but it's our iframe. Fierce Sustain. It moves just a little bit. Super important. To remember that you can move just a little bit to put yourself in position. A lot of people don't utilize this properly. We're on our way to our pre-awakened skills, just a couple more that I absolutely love. So this next one's called Amwa's Objurgation. The Amwa's is kind of a G skill. So a lot of people don't want to use this stuff. Where is Amwa's? Here we go. A lot of people don't want to use this stuff, but as you see, it is minus 20 AP. And is a movement buff for us. Super important. We need as many movement buffs as we can get. So as we use forward R&B, it goes excellent downhill. there are two versions of Amos. Fun fact: there's one like this, and then there's another where you have your axe over your head like that. You see how that's the same ability? Looks different. They act different. You should be aware of it. It has to do with when you use the ability. Now, our next ability, also pretty much the same ability as Amos, but almost better in every single way. The reason I say this is, and it gives, instead of taking DP, it actually gives this DP, and it literally does the same jump downhill but has no collision. So the reason this is better and why we like to put it into our combo is because we can jump through people with it. Being able to jump through people is super important for repositioning mid-fight, or when someone just plain has you cornered. They think they have you. Everyone's dropping damage this way. Just jump through it. Honestly, just jump through it. It works 99% of the time. I kid you not. So that was Black Blood's Descent. And our next move, number 10, is our last pre-awakened movement skill that is also underused. It is the Axe Throw Flow. It's called Foretold Encounter. Super, super important. So what's crazy about Foretold Encounter, chat, is even though Axe Throw has a 17-second cooldown, Foretold Encounter has a 3-second cooldown. And it gives you 12% accuracy for 10 seconds. So you can literally use it whenever. The one downside is you have to jump in the air. Seems counterproductive, I know. I recommend you look directly at the enemy and jump at them. It sounds crazy. You'll figure it out. Don't jump away from the enemy, as it is a forward guard. You'll figure out when to use it. It's actually my favorite pre-awakened skill, believe it or not. That's just absolutely amazing. I auto throw our grab in there as a movement skill because that's just fucking look. How am I not moving during that? Okay, that's a fucking whole video for another day. We'll just maul through that entire video. So chat, those are all the underutilized pre-awakened skills that no one does. These are all the skills that everyone does know, but just in case you don't know, we're gonna go over the number one, Frost Slide. Look at this. I hold R and B and my hands aren't touching the keyboard, but it's still iframing. You see how long that linger is, chat? That is our bread and butter iframe because it does not have any gaps anymore. It literally slides into, and then you hold it down, and then it just keeps going. It's actually amazing. That is Frost Slide. Absolutely wonderful. We went over Juggernaut earlier, but the Awakened version turns and moves so much better. You really can't fuck with it. It's very, very good and situational. However, you will get knocked out of your forward guards. Okay, we're almost done, chat. Don't worry. YouTube. We're almost done. We have two more skills. We have Infernal Nemesis, our third awakened skill. That's not the right button. And then we have our ultimate off of this. So I'm not gonna go into the ultimate too much, but I will say it is one of the best Black Spirit Rage abilities in the entire game, in my opinion, when used right. And small scale fighting, of course. And then the iframe is basically on par with teleport, which means it's pretty much one of the best iframes in the entire game. Doesn't matter if you're hitting me, doesn't matter what's going on. The second you hit this button, I literally have it on 4. The reason that you have it, I have by the way, that's the ultimate, chat. Beautiful. Here's your example. The reason I have it on 4 is even if I'm getting hit in my guard, I can hit my hotkey for Phoenix and iframe away, even if my other iframes like this and this are on cooldown and I'm on my guard, I can still hit Phoenix away while I'm blocking. That is why it is hotkey. And I really think that we need. Oh, I didn't mention, of course, Frost Slide. I called this Frost Slide. This is actually Frigid Wind, chat. That linger is absolutely amazing. But Frost Slide is literally just our side-to-side dash. So when you put all these things together and you jump around, you create a seamless perma-protected Q cancel, right? Like you create a seamless, perfectly protected, iframed most of the time mess that drops a ton of damage and can grab when they're not looking. So that's been my quick movement guide. I know it wasn't that quick, but hell, I just wanted to go over all the skills. That way, when I explain all the stuff later to y'all, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for watching my video and hanging out on Twitch. Which reminds me, if you'd like, you can catch me live at twitch.tv/VesselVision, Vessel_Vision. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you all have a wonderful day and that you get whatever your life has in store for you. It's all positivity and prosperity. Let's go, baby.